The game away from the team. Mark deck. She rolls it to the midfield. One last roll of the dice maybe coming.
Himself, that young man there. Jetta. Ryan, the nice tap down in the end came from Williams.
They got an out number.
Spills out to Gaff, being prolific early. Aerialist in the competition is Jetta.
Extremely well, although Duggan on the end of it. Jetta. Long.
Sheed. Across the hands in the air, did so. Allowed Shuey to hit it at speed. Fends off rough edge, Grubby. Yo wins the football, here they go.
The Dogs at the moment can't. Ryan was going to go, but he saw Sheed and said, no, I want.
You don't have to touch. Is the greatest challenge they've got.
We ducked, and the umpire said, ducked, play on. Shuey gets it again. Feeds it. Can't make something of it though. Sheed stole it, gave it to Gaff. Dangerfield, good pick up, missed his target. Lacroix.
Running with you. Jack Darling again, superb in this last quarter.
Kick through, he almost found Swallow. Yo. In West Coast, putting it back in the midfield. Slick handball by Rioli for Jetta to Cripps. Sends it forward. Darling keeps it moving with a handball over the head.
Penetration on the kick. Mullet. Gap, the double fist, no chances. Sheed looked up and saw Phillips right in his face.
Two behinds the Eagles. Good play by Sheed. Back though. Gaff dropped it. So the pressure is being applied to the...
Kick started from the wing. Yo, great awareness.
He's able to finish that lovely. Sorry,
A great battle. Cole twisting and turning. Gets a...
This has been their effort most of the day. The Eagles...
Shuey has just not...
Sure, but he couldn't find a target. McGovern waited. How did he get out of that? The lift doors look to have closed.
space inside 50. It is unbelievable.
Favours the West Coast. Redden flicks it back. Gun. Duggan. Light set.
So he broke the record on. Didn't break the record. He's the quickest last year at the draft combine. Where all the
Clearance from this could be massive for momentum heading into the break.
inside 50.
Banfield hassled off it by Yo. Danger.
What I like about Dom Sheed, he's 17 disposals now. He's worked his way back into the game, hasn't he, Pat?
Monday to get involved here.
Yeah, spot on, Kingy.
They did it brilliantly last week, and they're in good form early this week.
It was a great got to the target. Westhoff couldn't control it, knocked away. Westhoff overran it. Gaff, 100 points this season, along with the Tigers. Out of the middle. Yo.
Jacoby's back in the goal square.
Just getting tangled up there as he went to ground, and then McGovern just recovered. Darling. Feeds it back now for Hearn. Rioli and Petruccelli weren't sure. Let's see all of his teammates get around to him. Liar set. Down to Hutchings. Watts putting pressure on. Nelson a fumble, still going. He did well to control the handball. Yo back there helping out. Duggan. Quick hand. Well done though by West Coast. Able to control his head. Gaff. Got it back to Cole.
To pick it off the bootlaces. Did Waterman. And he'll get it now on the outside. And now the Eagles have it. Gaff on the going for goal. Cripps tracks it down. Turns inside out. Gets it to Kennedy. Now Yo. Hutchings clever. Doesn't want to be a loser in game number 200. Elects to spoil. Lacroix.
Hutchings, Redden, Gaff about to be crunched. Great handball. Naitanui did pretty well. Lacroix, tall. Darling recovered the best.
The contest, Jack Darling again in his
important touch from Caddy. Well done, Archie. Slipped it through. Nick Naitanui. He said he had to change his tackling technique.
Gaff to Jetta. Threads the handball out on the way out. So the Eagles get another chance. Lacroix to Yo. This
For Hawthorn. Redden again. Yo back to Naitanui. As soon as the ball left that centre square, he pushed down hard.
Scores from turnovers. Roughhead had it, lost it, got it. Had his pocket picked by Gaff. All behind, almost a mark to Darling. He thought he should have been paid at Marston.
Now Brownie, James Sicily got two hands out shaking his head. I don't know what he's shaking his head about. It's two mistakes. Because that bloke's there. Naitanui is stopping everything at the moment. The handball comes in.
They're trying to chop it off. Yo. Handball over the head. Kennedy he wants the run of Cripps. Gaff getting busier. Redden. Up. Forward to Naitanui. And then the give on the up to Art.
Canterbury taken high, no free. Cole. That was the fight back from the Sydney Swans. McGovern left his man. Won the footy. Gives it to Gaff. To the space of Gaff. Gaff, Lacraft, everything. Orazio, Fantasia, little handball back to Jetta. He just puts out the one glove and then he does a very casual side.
Self onto the footy, willed himself. Schofield turns around. Okay, the umpire said now Jetta a chance at home. Shepherd, Gaff over the head.
Back to the wing, so all the way to Yo. Just released it when he needed to. Jetta, and wasn't the best of service for Jenkins. Hard to bend down. Cole
Got it to ground. And he liked what he had inside. Topo from Cripps to Shuey. Hoping for Hutchings. He spun it. He got it to spin like a nut.
Like that could have easily rolled on and out of play. What about this finish?
Extra 30 metres forward. Vardy slick. Redden does. Bounce passes it.
It was very good. It's going his way this afternoon.
Quite in full gear at the moment. Gaff.
Allow the ball to stay alive for West.
Hutchings does back out of it. Flick handball. Gaff is
territory. Maynard, Venom against Pendlebury. Myercheck beaten.
Get an opportunity. They don't get too many throughout a game, but when they do, they make.
It's an eagle ball. Sheed, Shuey and Redden. Into the hands.
Run somewhere. In the end, they all mess it up, and handball's too fierce for Richards.
Boyd, though. Important hand from Hearn. Cole. And now Yo presses go. And here they come through Shepherd, Cripps, Kennedy. Meters. Little fumble. Vardy worried him out of it. Turned inside. Rioli.
It was the first time Jack Darling has had a...
Crumbed it. Hasn't seen a lot of it yet, but back into the lineup this week, Petrocelli. And it was a milestone match the way it's transpiring.
Good urgency.
Yo, Rioli, clever. Petrocelli turns inside. Back out to Rioli.
His forward business.
Yo.
Flick smothered by Barris. You can see here Jack Redden.
Mark couldn't complete it. Got to the right place. Redden. Marston. Ryan. Returns the favour.
Just creating second opportunities. You're always going to have free.
One of their very best today with 23 disposals. Darling punches that.
Of football to really attack this final series.
Ball through and connect with Hutchings, so Redden has to go and win it. Not yet, he'll know Gray is near. Jetta got through one, got through two, dances back in, but he moves it swiftly. Now can they strike from the wing? Punching handball. Westhoff, Motlop feeling the searing heat. Archie stepped out, Cripps.
That was their first one for the quarter.
Stood up, took it. Always in one. From Howard once. The lunge is just as desperate. Cripps will give it. Lecrae, you know.
Had a bounce, put it long to the dangerous spot, and they created something.
Fifth disposal. Ryan. Release ball to Yo. Three Eagles in the vicinity. Redden.
Poor kick by Brayshaw then.
It was.
Again. Little one, Rioli got taken high. Recovery was brilliant. Lewis. So this is a good setup here now for West Coast Eagles. Bill Tawley. He's got the second bite. Got it off to the left for a shoot.
Against a lot of Melbourne players, but keeping his feet, it kept him live in the contest.
Didn't oblige. Went a little poker. Vardy brilliant out the back door. Just got an outside runner. Here they go, the Eagles.
Here he gets on the outside, but you can't see he's on the left of screen from a stoppage for the Eagles for the quarter.
What about that? What about that handball from Ryan?
It's beautiful, just that
Come
awareness.
On, Jimmy, that was just brilliant.
Oh, he's brilliant. They managed.
They've been broken for the time being.
Off hands they come. Lecrae, Rioli.
Well, West Coast are the ones playing with all the energy at the moment. They're willing to take the game.
Shepherd. Is there. Beaten to it by Redden. Hand pass weighted superbly for McGovern.
I poked to Matheson. He back to Redden though. Swooping on it was Venables. Looked around, like I said, waited back. Speed as well, looks up. Who does he want? He's got Allo quick, he's so lively, makes good decisions, ball and hooked inside, back to McGovern. He's got Hutchings on the run.
Hold! Play on!
Duggan ran for him, sold a pup to a couple of them, including Starcevic. Master. Good hands by Duggan. Ted gave it to Sheed instead. McGovern was there for the return. Pounces on it. 2 minutes left to three-quarter time. Redden loops it over the top. Still full of run. The West Coast enjoying. Walker got a hand on it. Venables, nice crumb. Gives it.
I've watched him when he was chasing Dane Beans. That's a really clever pickup. He was chasing Dane Beans. He had the hands on the hips and he was clearly out of.
Dyer taking in a tackle. Shuey, just the strength of bring it to ground. That's what the West Coast Eagles do well here. Hutchings, Rioli's having an impact. Well, bottom stood up. Little nervous one from Lewis Jetta. Ryan's hands were really good. Kick smothered. They're on the move here. Venables have been mostly Collingwood's way. Cripps though to Shuey.
Missed the target. Well done, Howe on the up. Ryan's been really good in this last term.
Big fly from Lysett. Staying down Darling. Ryan for 2 in a row.
So it got out the back, an aerial contest out the back, and
has to shovel it all the way back to her. Makes it work. Lewis, speak about dangerous handballs. Chopped out by Kennedy.
just see that pressure there, just force that loopy handball.
Slaps it out Venables. Debut season's been really the great contested players. Rioli, it's a clever handball out the back beautifully.
No, he in fact checked it to Venables who slides in. Kennedy just held his spot and kicks a goal.
Even here, two players get drawn to the ball. They don't have any impact, and you leave a gun.
Redden's handball over the top, really no. Otherwise, the West Coast were out. They may still be.
So there's another handball error.
Yeah. Rioli, quick hands, Cripps, snap. Got another one. Path of Yo had a couple of bites. Nice handball, ends up with. Had a great day in the air, Tom. Yo's been superb.
On the full, he's saying to Scotty Lysett and to Max Gawn.
Ball now, Venables. Ducked out of the tackle, got the handball going.
Cox into the ruck. Vardy did well. Sheed, brilliant handball.
Phil got over the back. Thomas was lurking. Jetta did well. Numbers. Ball just coming out now.
He was hopeful of finding Yo. Didn't. Yo did well. Liam Ryan got the handball up. I do feel like after conceding the first.
Duggan again. Shuey again. Twisting a turn.
Times over 90,000 this year. Marston. To spoil it down. Main under real pressure. Rioli. Spin. Cripps. Goal. Superb from the Eagle.
And Rioli, clever spin and handball to Cripps.
And what he's done, Doug, is bring Cripps into the game. Big final series for him. Ryan didn't panic, did well.